There's just something about competition, isn't there? That real thrill, the drive to win something big.
Definitely. That feeling of chasing a major prize.
Exactly. And today we're diving deep into WWE's 2025 King and Queen of the Ring tournaments.
Yeah, big stuff happening there.
Our mission really is to walk you through how these brackets played out, the massive stakes in the finals, and basically set the scene for the big finale.
And we're drawing on, the official WWE announcements, match previews, all that good stuff.
Right, so you get the full picture, the real path to glory here.
It's interesting, too, how these tournaments really spotlight talent and, build careers.
That's it. They're not just matches, they're strategic battles, building that momentum.
Hmm.
And the stakes, well, they make these tournaments incredibly important. King and Queen of the Ring, they're prestigious, right? Some of the most respected contests in WWE.
Absolutely. And they've been running for a bit. The brackets dropped June 9th, all leading up to Night of Champions.
But the prize, that's the key thing.
Oh, definitely. The ultimate prize is, well, it's huge. Winners get a world title match at SummerSlam. That makes these finals absolutely critical.
A guaranteed title shot at SummerSlam. I mean, wow.
It's a direct line, basically. A fast track to the top championship on your brand.
Yeah.
That's massive.
It really is a game changer. So let's look at the Queen's journey first. They started with those fatal four-way matches, that format. It's got to be tough strategically, right?
Way different than one-on-one.
Yeah, totally different beast. You can't just focus on one person. You've got three other potential threats at any given moment. You need eyes everywhere.
Really separates the thinkers from just the brawlers.
Exactly. And we saw some wild results right out of the gate. Jade Cargill, the Storm, she looked dominant. Took out Michin, Piper Niven, and Nia Jax.
Strong showing. And the Sukadev.
The Empress of Tomorrow, yeah. She navigated a tricky one, too, beating Stephanie Walker, Raquel Rodriguez, and Ivy Nile. Experience counts there,
For sure. And then maybe the biggest surprise, Roxanne Perez. Yeah, that was something. Beating Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, plus Kairi Sane.
Wow. Talk about proving you belong on the main stage. That was a statement win.
Definitely. And don't forget Alexa Bliss. She got through a really tough field, too. Charlotte Flair, Alba Fire, Candice LeRae.
Man, just surviving that first round was an achievement in itself. Intense.
And then it narrowed down for the semis.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill kept rolling, right? Beat Roxanne Perez. Showed that power and momentum weren't fading.
Mm-hmm. And on the other side,
Asuka. She used that veteran savvy, that cunning to get past Alexa Bliss. That was a really hard-fought match, I thought.
so that sets up the final for the Queen of the Ring crown. Jade Cargill versus Asuka.
The Storm meets the Empress.
Exactly. Two totally different styles, distinct personas. That matchup just screams explosive collision, doesn't it?
It really does. A potential classic in the making.
Okay, so while the women were tearing it up, the King of the Ring side, it was just as chaotic from the jump.
Right, same format.
Oh.
Fatal four ways to kick things off. Brutal.
We saw Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, get through. He had Damian Priest, Andrade, and Shinsuke Nakamura in his match.
Yeah, stacked field there. And Randy Orton, the Viper, well, he did what Orton does. Used that experience to get past LA Knight, Aleister Black, and Carmelo Hayes.
Always dangerous. Then Sami Zayn
Sammy battled through Penta, Braun Breaker, and Dominic Mysterio. Another tough group.
and Jey Uso.
Jey Uso got it done against Sheamus, Rusev, and Bronson Reed. Just shows his resilience, No easy path for anyone.
None at all. It was a real gauntlet. And the semis kept that intensity high. Cody Rhodes against Jey Uso.
Yeah, that was a great match. Cody managed to get the win. Really tested his endurance, though.
And Orton versus Zayn.
Another really anticipated one. Orton, again, just strategically brilliant. He picked his spots and defeated Sami Zayn.
Which sets up this, kind of historic final, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton for the King of the Ring title.
Two huge names. And the history there.
Wow.
From legacy allies to, well, bitter enemies at times.
That history adds so much. It's not just about the crown. There's deep personal stuff woven in there. Plus, their strengths, their paths to get here. It's compelling stuff.
It really is. Each win feels like another chapter building towards this climax.
Defining moments, really.
Okay, so all this leads to Night of Champions, the culmination. It's all happening Saturday, June 28th.
Yep, mark your calendars. The main show kicks off 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
which is 10 a.m. Pacific.
And for watching, if you're in the U.S., it's on Peacock.
Right, and elsewhere.
Pretty much everywhere else, Netflix is the spot. That's where you'll find the King and Queen finals live.
Good to know. And there are other ways too, right? Like the WWE Network.
Yeah, depending on your region, WWE Network, Sony LV, Flow.
Yeah.
Basically, check your usual WWE premium content platform. They've made sure fans globally can tune in.
So the bottom line for you, the listener, why does this matter so much?
Well, it's that payoff, right?
Yeah.
Not just crowning a new king and queen, which is big in itself.
But that guaranteed world title match at SummerSlam, that's the golden ticket.
Exactly. These aren't just matches, they're career makers. They can launch someone right to the very top, into that main event picture.
It really shows how these tournaments function within WWE, doesn't it? Showcasing talent, yeah, but also building serious momentum.
And that's kind of the aha moment, understanding how these directly feed the bigger championship scene. They shape who gets the opportunities, who holds the gold down the line. It's foundational.
Absolutely. So wrapping up our deep dive here, just think about the excitement for Night of Champions for these King and Queen finals.
Yet consider the journeys these four have been on: Jade Cargill, Asuka, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton. Every single match mattered to get here.
And maybe leave you with this thought. Consider the sheer grit, the skill, the strategy it takes to win a tournament like this, especially starting with those wild fatal four-ways.
Right, and think about how these victories, crowning a new king and queen, might fundamentally shift things on Raw and SmackDown heading into SummerSlam. What does it mean for the power balance?
What are the ripple effects going to be?
Exactly. Those wins will echo across WWE for, well, probably months to come. It's going to be fascinating to watch unfold.